subscribe.
Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. This is Favored Girl. If you're tuning in to my channel for the first time, welcome. To my old subscribers, thank you for tuning in once again. Please don't forget to press the subscribe button and press the bell button so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get notification and you will not miss out on any of my contents. Yeah. So without further ado, let me start without wasting time. I don't want this video to be so long. So today I want to talk about how to come to Germany. How can one come to Germany? So if you are around from 18 years, if you are 18 years, between 18 years and 27 years, and you're watching me right now, and you are in any country outside Germany, then you are the right person I'm talking to. Maybe you have always wanted to come to Germany and you don't know how. And I have information on how you can come to Germany on a right channel, on a legal way, with a visa, without going through any illegal process or without paying any scammers or any agents who will scam you of your money. I have a very legal and straight way of how young men and women can come to Germany through a legal way. As a men and women, young men and women between the age of 18 and 27. So today let me touch more on people from West Africa, because they have always had a hard time. They have a very hard time to make it to Germany, and most of the time the only way they find easy is coming through Libya and going through the Red Sea and going through a lot of dangerous ways to make it to Germany. So apparently people from Kenya, we have this information for the longest time. That is how we Kenyans made it to Germany. We come here through legal ways. We get a visa, 1-year visa, and we are a lot of people here from Kenya. You hardly see Kenyan people living illegally here, or living without papers, or living in asylum, because we get visa direct, 1-year visa, and this is the only way we have been using for the last 20 years or so, or even longer. Yeah. And apparently West Africans don't really know that this thing can work too, and they can also come to Germany through a legal and a clean way. So the thing is, it's called in German it's called Freiwilliges Soziales Jahr, or in short form FSJ. In German FSJ. FSJ in short, meaning Freiwilliges Soziales Jahr. That means it is a 1 year of voluntary service. So in that, you come to Germany for 1 year and you will be offering voluntary services, because Germany has been looking for workers. Germany is looking for workers in the health sector. Germany is looking for workers in schools, in workshops, and in everywhere where in such sectors they don't have enough workers, because their own people don't like to do such kind of jobs. Yeah, so they aim for higher jobs, for other kind of jobs. So this other kind of jobs like nursing or teaching in a nursery school or in a workshop, working in a workshop with disabled people or something like that. Germans don't like such kind of jobs, and that's why the German government has always given foreigners this chance to come and work in Germany as volunteers. Yeah, so this is an opportunity for you to come to Germany, and you can, through that, you can also learn the German language better. You can, your German language can become better, and you get a chance to learn the culture. You get the chance to meet new people, and you just get the chance to build your life or your career from there. So it is just a stepping stone to Germany. You understand? So anything that can help you to step your feet on German soil on a legal way, it is just a stepping stone as you look further or settle on what you want to do. Whether you, after that 1 year, you want to go back to Africa or wherever, it is upon you. Or after that 1 year, you decide to build your life in Germany. So that one is just a stepping stone on how you can come to Germany and make it and be successful and start your life from there. Okay, so I mainly want to mainly West Africans. Yeah, for Kenyans watching this video, I think it will not be so useful because they already have this information, and they have a lot of agents in Kenya doing this, and the information is all over in YouTube. Yeah, for targeting Kenyans. Yeah, so this video, I want to mainly target West Africans. Yeah. So how do we do this social year? How does it go? How does this volunteer year work? So it works like this. If you're interested, and this one is really for people who are interested, yeah, and people who really want to make it to Germany and build their life from scratch and make their life better. So if you're really determined, step 1, I have written the steps here so that I don't forget any important thing. Step number 1, you have to learn the German language. Okay? Because in Germany we speak German, and everything, all the offices, all the workplaces, German is the only language of communication. So you must learn German language up to a level called B1, up to level B1. So you will start at level A1, that is the first level you will start with. Then you will go to level A2, and then finally you will do level B1. Okay? So once you do the level B1 at any language school in your area, let's say you're in Nigeria, for example, you go to Lagos or in any town where you are, whether you're in Aba or whatever town you are in, go and look for a German school where they teach German language, and let them teach you German up to level B1. So after you've done your level B1, then you will go to the Goethe Institute. Goethe Institute is in every country. Goethe Institute is the German school sponsored by Germans, and Germans themselves work there, teach German there. So it is only from there that you can take your exams. Okay, so you will go to Goethe Institute. I hope you are writing. Very important. Take a pen and a paper and write this information down, because this is a very important information. You don't want to miss out anything. So you will go to Goethe Institute and you do your exams from there. So when you pass your exams, you get the German certificate of B1, which is called Certifikat Deutsch. Okay? So once you get this Certifikat Deutsch, as you are learning, let me say, the moment you start with the first level, level A1, just parallel, you can also start volunteering at your place where you're staying. For example, go and look, go to motherless children home, or you can go to hospitals, or you can even volunteer in a nursery school or in a school. Just go and do a voluntary work for some time, yeah, because you will need this recommendation. These are one of the requirements that you will need for your application of the voluntary place here in Germany. You understand? So you must do a voluntary work in your country, in your let me say Nigeria, for example. I like to talk much about Nigeria because I am a Kenyan married to a Nigerian, so that's why I'm targeting much on Nigeria. So you have to where was I? You will have to go and do a voluntary service at any of these places: motherless children's home, yeah, hospital, school, or nursery school, yeah, or even anywhere where you can do a voluntary service. But mainly these places that I have named, they're the most important places where you can do a voluntary service. So you just choose the one you like most. So once you do a voluntary service there, I don't know how long you're going to do it, but just you're the one to decide how long you want to do it. You can do for 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. Just agree with them how long you can do it and how you can do it, okay? So because after that, they will write for you a recommendation letter. So this recommendation letter is one of the requirements we are going to need for the application, okay? So after you've gotten your recommendation letter, you go and do your German exams. You get the German certificate, which is the Certifikat Deutsch, okay? So after that, now you can apply for the voluntary work, for the FSJ. Now you can do your application with that recommendation letter and with the German certificate. And on top of that also, because it is an online application, as you're doing the application, you'll also reach a place where they will ask for your letter of when you're applying for a job, the way you write a letter, the way you advertise yourself for a job, that application letter for looking for a job, kind of, you write it in German. It will be written in German. So by this level, at this level of German, B1, you will be able to write a letter in German, an official letter in German. So, and they will also ask you to write a letter introducing yourself, who you are, and everything about you. So, as you write the application, as you make the application online, you will see what they ask you. But those are most of the things that they will ask you for the application letter, and some others can also ask you to upload your CV. Yeah, so you will also be able to write your CV in German language when you do up to level B1. Yeah. So you take all these papers together and you make your application, okay? Because along the applying process, they will be asking you for all these papers, to upload all these papers, yeah? Upload your German certificate, upload your recommendation letter from the voluntary place where you did your voluntary in your country, upload your letter of application, upload your CV. Yeah, so it depends. Different places have different questions they will ask you, different requirements. Okay, yeah. So after you've done your application, yeah, now you wait. The moment these people get your application, most of these places where you're doing application are hospitals, yeah, which I will advise you so much to do your applications, to go to do your voluntary in an hospital here in Germany, or in an old people's home, or in a kindergarten, as in a nursery school. So these three places are the most are the places where they are really looking for workers, for volunteers, and later these volunteers, they later become the workers in these places. You understand? So they want to train you from zero. They will train you from zero. From the time you're a volunteer, they'll train you up to the time it reach a time your volunteer year will come to an end. So they'll give you a chance to study whatever you've learned there. They'll give you a chance to study. If it is in the hospital, they will now give you a chance to study nursing in the hospital. They sponsor your nursing career, and you'll study your nursing there. If it is in the kindergarten or nursery school, you'll study there. Okay, so just so that the later, after you finish your school, you can work for them, because they're looking for workers. Germany is looking for health workers. Yeah, Germany is looking for nursery workers. Germany is looking for workers from outside Germany. Okay, so once this place where you have done your application, receive your application, what happens next is they will make an appointment with you, and you guys, you'll have an interview over Skype. You'll have a Skype interview with them, and in this interview they will mainly be asking you about yourself, who you are, and they just want to test your German language. Yeah, so the interview is not for drilling you or anything like that. They know that your German language is not so perfect. They know that you're not a German, so they cannot go so deep with you. They just want to see how much German you know. Can you introduce yourself in German? Do you understand asked questions in German? Can you answer back the questions they've asked you? They just want to see if you are ripe for this. Yeah, because you will need it. Yeah. So once you're lucky and they choose you, because they have a lot of applicants, if you are one of the lucky chosen ones, which is most of the time the case, it is very rare that you're not chosen, because they're looking for people, seriously. So unless your German is not good, yeah, if you're one of the lucky people chosen, after the Skype interview and they have chosen you, so what will happen next is they will send you a contract, a working contract, a work contract. Not mainly work contract, but in Germany it's like this. Everything you do is a contract. There's a contract for everything you do, for each and everything. Okay, so they will send you a contract for these voluntary services you're going to offer them. It will be a contract between you and them. Okay, because you need this contract as one of the requirements at the embassy in your country. At the German embassy, you must have a contract. So once they send you this contract, the next step is you'll carry that contract and all the other papers you've gathered and go to the German embassy in your country. For example, in Nigeria, you will need, for this kind of visa, you will need your YX certificates, you will need your birth certificate to go to the embassy. You carry along this work contract that these people have sent you. Your passport, obvious. How will you go to the embassy without a passport? Passport photos and a visa fee. So far, I know that volunteers coming from Kenya don't pay visa fee. So they don't pay visa fee because you're coming to volunteer. So why would they charge you for visa? As I'm talking about volunteers from Kenya, they don't pay. So I don't know about volunteers from other countries. Yeah, but I think it will be free too. But in case you're going to pay visa fee, it will be around 60 euros. So calculate 60 euros into the currency of your country, if it is Naira or whichever country you're listening me from. Yeah, so those are the things you will need for the embassy. Yeah, if you're from Nigeria, you will need your WAEC certificates, working contract, as of the voluntary contract, German certificate level B1, birth certificate, passport photos, 2 passport photos. Visa fee you will ask, or they will tell you. Yeah, and last but not least, your proficiency in basic German language. How good is your German knowledge? The German you've learned up to B1, how good is it? Can you communicate? Can you talk about yourself? Can you answer asked questions? Can you understand when someone asks you something in German? Basic things. Because you are going to be interviewed at the embassy in German. Okay? So this embassy interview will be mainly about the work you're going to do in Germany. This voluntary work you're going to do in Germany. First, they might ask you about yourself. Tell us something about yourself. Who are you? How old are you? Where do you come from? Why do you want to go to Germany? Of course, you're going to do voluntary work. Yeah. Are you going to come back? Yeah. Such things. They will ask you also about your work contract. So before you go to that place, you have the contract already. You should go through it and understand. If you don't understand what they've written there, you should ask someone to help you. In this case, I will help some people who will be serious to go through this process. I will be there, and I will only deal with very serious people who really want to take this step. I will sacrifice my time and go with you through this process from A to Z. So you must read your contract very well and understand what it contains. Yeah, what are your working hours in the contract? Yeah, how is your vacation? How many days are you going to have a vacation in your contract? Yeah, so they will ask you a lot of details that are in your contract, so that you're going to be ready with these answers. Yeah, so because they want to see that you're really serious and you really want to do this, and you don't it's not like you just want to get visa for Germany and just go and do your own things. They want to see that you're really serious. Yeah, so but that one is when you reach there, you cross the bridge. Yeah, I just want you to know how the process is. Okay, so don't start busting your head now about the German embassy interview. That one, when you reach there, by that time you'll be speaking fluent German, almost fluent, and you can answer any question, I promise you. Yeah, so another thing is, when you are applying for this voluntary work, you should start, if you're about to dock 27 years, at least start your application when you're still 26 years. Before you, what I mean is, don't apply when you're already 27 in that when you're in Germany, you're already 28, then you don't qualify. The requirement is by the time you're finishing your 1 year, because you're getting a 1 year visa, by the time you're finishing this 1 year, you are still 27 and not any day or month above 27. You must be 27 years old. So that means at your time of application, you should be 26. In that 1 year, you're coming here, you'll be 27, okay? Because they don't take anybody above 27. For people above 27, that one is another program. It's the same program, but with a different name, whereby I don't know if the embassy in your country supports it. Yeah, but I will talk about that one in another video. Today, let me talk about age group 18 to 27. Yeah, for age group 27 to no limit is also possible through the same procedure. The same thing, only a different name, okay? But I will talk about that one in another video. Let us today concentrate in this age gap of 18 to 27 years, okay? Yeah, I think I have given you all the information so far. The only information I have not given you is where do you apply? Where do you apply? Where do you make your application? So, for personal reasons, I will not pin the application sites here. For security reasons, for a lot of reasons known to me, I will not pin these places here because I've mainly touched on West Africa, and I don't want people to run with this information. Whatever information I'm going to pin down there, these institutes that take people, I don't want some scammers to run with this information and start doing scamming business with it, scamming people their hard-earned money with it. You understand? So, for someone who is very, very serious and want to go through this journey, that person should contact me, and I will go with that person through the whole process from A to Z until you come to Germany. I will give you the information personally. I mean the place where you can apply for this voluntary year. It is not one place, there are several places. So we will try in different places, and the one that will come first, or the one that will choose you, is the one you will go with, okay? So let me remind you, I am not an agent. I am not a travel agent or any kind that kind of agent bringing people to Europe or whatever. So I am also not taking any money from anybody. This information is just for helping people who really want to make it to Germany. Yeah, so that's why I don't want to pin these websites down here for people who want to do business to pick it and run away with it and start charging poor people or people who can't afford all these monies. Start charging people a lot, big sums of money for something they don't even know about. And some others will scam you. You will lose your money. So me, as I am talking to you, I am in Germany. I live in Germany. I have been in Germany for over 10 years. I am a certified nurse in Germany. And I also came to Germany through this process. So I know what I am talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I am not talking about something I do not know. Yeah, I know the whole process. And once you come to Germany, once you're lucky to come to Germany, and you finish your 1 year stay, I will also guide you on what to do next, because you only have a 1 year visa. So what next? What happens after the 1 year? So I will mentor you, go with you through the process, what you will do next. Okay? So if you're serious and you really want to do this, I'm going to pin down my contacts, my social media, other social media contacts, inbox contacts. So you can go, you're going to, you can reach me through Instagram or on Facebook. Yeah, so you write me inbox on my Facebook, and I will reply you. Okay, so I think for today that one is enough for information. I will come back with more information on this topic. Let me think if I have forgotten any important thing. I don't think I've forgotten anything. I have touched on almost everything. Yeah. So yeah, I will hear from you. If you're serious, you will do this and you will succeed. Okay, we will talk more. I will make more videos on this and elaborate more on other things in this direction. Okay, thank you so much for staying with me. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That is the only thing you can pay me back with for the good work I am doing and the good the information I'm going to give you, and the process I'm going to help you through with. Subscribe to my channel, please, and don't forget to like and comment. Also, you can, if you find this video useful, you can share. Okay, thank you very much, and bye bye until next time.